The studies have shown that Tylenol use can dull emotional sensitivity, so that may be being baked into the cake when moms are given Tylenol. And Tylenol, Johnson & Johnson owned Tylenol. They ditched the brand in 2023 because they could see this train coming down the track. Now, where the company that owns Tylenol now is a spun-off for Johnson & Johnson, and they're probably going to be bankrupt here in a couple seconds. So if you got stock in that company, head for the hills. Anyway, C-sections, circumcisions. What is the most traumatic thing that happens to the child? Well, it's the circumcision up down there in the bottom. That's the most traumatic thing that happens to the child. And I don't know what the effects that Tylenol is having on pregnant moms. I don't take Tylenol. I haven't taken it in decades. But maybe it's the drugs in the epidural. Maybe it's the C-section. But we are just not having natural births. And if you look at any other country that has a universal healthcare system, they don't have the autism rates we do because they don't have the profit incentive to try and find new ways to wring money out of pregnant moms when they're having their pregnancy and when they're giving birth. So when moms are giving birth, the doctors are looking at their bottom lines. They're not looking at the autism rates. Because why would they? Why would doctors ever come forward and say, hey, yeah, we've been doing all kinds of weird shit to people for like a few decades now. And the autism rates are just climbing. But why would the medical people that are doing this ever come forward and say like, hey, yeah, we're responsible, throw me in jail? I don't expect that to happen. I don't expect the medical industry to come clean and be like, yeah, we don't care about patients, we care about money. So that's why I'm so glad RFK, Bobby Kennedy Jr., and Donald Trump are seeing eye to eye on this. I'm so glad that Bobby Kennedy Jr. is talking about Tylenol and circumcisions. And I'm glad Bobby Kennedy Jr. Mentioned to President Trump about that study out of Europe that shows that autism rates are doubled in boys that are circumcised. And even if that's an outlying study, we still need to examine what the medical industry is doing to kids and why our autism rates are the way they are. And, if it was up to me, I would just burn the whole system down. Hospitals, these medical industry boards, these drug companies, all of these things are destroying our country right now because we have a for-profit healthcare system and the doctors never have to apologize for anything. They never have to take responsibility for anything. So what conclusions would you draw from why autism is not stopping, not slowing down? It's greed, right? Corporate greed, medical industry greed. Circumcision is child abuse, by the way. So maybe so is doing drugs while you're pregnant. Last I checked, Tylenol is a drug. So we've screwed up. The medical industry has screwed this country so many times I cannot even count. Now, are they going to be a part of fixing it? I hope not, because I don't trust them. I do not trust the medical industry in this country after what they have done to millions of boys, mutilating their genitals. Anyway, you'll find more on my YouTube. Go to my YouTube, Real Evan Briggs. I plan on streaming, this weekend about this issue. So it's Real Evan Briggs on YouTube. Anyway, or you can DM me, follow me here, and I'll send you the YouTube link. But yeah, what do you guys think? Is this important? Is the medical industry going to try and brush this under the rug? Because we can't let them. Because if men are suffering because of any of these things, or children are suffering, moms, if they're suffering because of medical greed, oh my God, they have shit coming down a hill for them. And I want to be here to see it. I'm so glad Bobby Kennedy Jr. and Donald Trump are taking this seriously. Thank you both.